All right, hello YouTube. We're gonna do an account review for Playdoh274. We're looking at TOA and general advice is what we're looking at. So we're not looking at the RTA side of things. We're not looking at the arena side of the things. We're just looking at arena and general advice. So quick question, if you are available, what's your tower situation look like? You know, what are your towers look like? Your glory towers. And then while we're finding that out, we're gonna peek in here and see what's going on. See a little Skogul, little cannon girl. Ooh, here's a Nat 5. Hello, Nat 5. There's a pony. Oh, a My Little Pony. Very nice. Who else is in here? Yep. I like zooming in and watching them. Little lagmoron showing off in there. Triton. Very nice. And then let's see the rest of the island. Yep, that's clearly their hangout. It's pretty unpopulated. This is like wilderness over here. The monsters probably don't even know it exists. All right, let's get in there and take a look. Tower's not maxed. Okay, cool. So that's good to know. Very nice. Pisama. So speaking to the towers, that is definitely job number one, no matter what. Because it's the whole game. It's everything, right? So couple into all of them, nothing maxed. So I would go with crit damage tower first. It's by far the best bang for your buck. It's relatively cheap, and it affects your ability to clear all content. Hey.
Should I make more coffee, or are you good for a while?
I think more coffee would be fantastic. Okay. Yeah, that'd be amazing. So yeah, definitely the towers. Crit damage first. I like the offensive towers more than the defensive towers, just because in TOAH, which is I think one of the areas you're looking into, TOAH is all about not getting touched, right? And so offensive towers, I think, enable that. And then it also enables arena, which is the way you farm the tower. So if you can speed up your tower farming, that's good. If you're not currently setting like a weak defense, I would recommend that so that you can clear easier targets more quickly. All right, so let's look into the TOAH specifically side of things. In terms of monsters, though, you got a good looking box for RTA, like with that Velajewel. Oh, Velajewel, my most wanted at the moment. Little My Little Pony action. It's a good skin. Lagmoron, Triton. I mean, you're looking pretty good for, in terms of RTA pulls. You got some nice pulls. Let's look at the 5 stars. Jean, Vero. There's a twin. There's another twin. Okay, so you could run these two together, right? Or are they the same one? No, they're different. You could run those two in TOAH. They would hit a point where they can't go any further, but they're pretty good at control. So that's an option. Let's look at the LDs. Yeah, okay. A lot of 4-star options, so you're just kind of deciding which ones you want, basically. Holy moly. So many 4-star options. Pretty much, okay, we're just going to assume you have every 4-star available. That's what we're going to assume. Couple into all of them. Okay, cool. So we're just going to assume that you have every 4-star available. So I think you might want to put some resources into the LD homunculus, because from what I understand, and I've not used the LD homunculus in TOA, but if you build it specifically for TOAH, LD homunculus plus blue homunculus is like GG, well played, you know? Like, it's the good stuff. I don't see the blue homunculus here, but I'm probably just overlooking him. But yeah, if you build the blue homunculus for TOAH dots and then the LD homunculus, I think you're good. I think you're good to go. It's an interesting, because like some of these units aren't ideal for TOAH climbing. I mean, Vero's okay, Jean's okay, Beretta's good. I don't see Beretta. I'm sure Beretta's here though. What did you say? Let's see. General advice. I don't know if you said anything about Beretta. If you have a Beretta, I would definitely get the Beretta going. I like Mav quite a bit still, just because he just enables the turn cycling to go forever. I think having a Reviver isn't a bad idea. You said Brienne, that's fine. Brienne's good. What else do we have here? I'm just looking for other Reviver options. Triana, I would not advise. I don't see any other Revivers, so I think Brienne's probably your best bet. I don't know if you have any other Revivers. She's a Reviver, but she wouldn't actually be terrible, because she does have the control and the cooldown, but I don't think I can suggest you actually building her for that. I don't think that's reliable enough to advise. Yeah, and you can clear TOA normal, I'm assuming. I think you probably just want to ruin your account specifically for TOAH, because TOAH is so good, and I think you probably can make it happen. He might not be terrible in TOAH. You got him max too. Just the heals and the defense break's pretty nice. Revivers are kind of a dead pick if you have a team built for control. So I agree, Liv. It's just every once in a while you'll have somebody go down and then you're like, what do I do? At least that's what happens to me at the higher levels. Like I'll throw in like Galadriel just in case. So looking at his twins, he's got the 2 blue ones and the 2 red ones. I feel like the red ones are better for TOA control. Because there's your stun. There's your defense break. And then this one, the other one's control. Jean, twins, and homunculus. That seems reasonable, Carl. You think you got almost every twin? That's pretty nice. Except for the light and dark ones. Yeah, that's kind of how it goes. So yeah, if it was me, I would probably start off with a core of Beretta, light and dark homunculus. That's what I think I would do. And then from there, I think Jean is reasonable. Also, the red twins are also reasonable. You don't have a strong control monster that I see, like a Varad or a Okeanos, things like that. Jean's pretty good at control. And I think the ultimate goal is auto, right? I think the ultimate goal is to fully auto it. So that's kind of where I'm leaning. I'm kind of leaning you into the auto realm. I don't think you want to mess around trying to manual it. But yeah, just work with it every month. Improve it as you get runes. I would say Swift is by far the set for TOA. By far. Like on my alt, everything's on Swift. And it's just got to be fast. Because your breakpoint in TOAH is going to be when you start going second, that's when you're going to start losing. You want to stay ahead of all the waves. You want to go first. You want to set up your control, set up your team, and not give them a chance to take a turn, you know? So, let's take a look with that in mind. Despair. Even a Despair Triton doesn't sound insane. So yeah, I think, like, let's say Jean is a TOA monster, right? I think she needs to be at least like 230 if you can get her that way, you know? Because there'll be a point in the waves where you'll notice they go first and then you're done. As soon as they start going first, you're on your back foot, maybe you're stunned, maybe you're dead, maybe your defense broken. So I would focus heavily on Swift, which means giants. I would get everybody on Swift. Once you can start getting them on other things like Despair and stuff at the right speeds, then you're in better shape. Yeah, that would be my main advice. Even having a Vero ready to go wouldn't be terrible. But yeah, so I think that's kind of my thought there. Get the Beretta. It'll help you get your speeds. I don't see him yet, but I'm sure he's here somewhere. Get him on Swift. Get a team that has something to do with those units. I think the homunculuses, though, are going to be your best bet. So, any other questions before we move back? I want to make sure we get all your questions answered here. It's a really interesting box of units. You've got a very like arena-y kind of a box, which is kind of bad for now, but it'll be great later when people start, you know, wanting those units. You've got them. You have some Nat 5s that can just dragon you through TOH normal, fast and tanky. Thanks for helping out too, chat. You guys are giving him more bang for his buck, you know. You're good. All right, cool, Andrew. Well, thanks again for being a Sherlock Holmes member of the channel. We appreciate your support. And yeah, if anybody else is interested in being a member, account reviews, all kinds of good stuff. So yeah, take care, everybody.